Hello everyone, welcome to this pick a card reading. So we're going to be finding out what your gifts are in this reading today. So make sure you take some time to meditate and really look at each card to choose which pile you would like. So the first pile, I have a Fulguite on here. It's formed by lightning. This one was actually found in the mountains. So this is the Fulguite for pile 1. This is a polished tumbled citrine for pile 2. And this is a peach moonstone for pile 3. Okay, so for those of you who chose Fulguite, here we are right now, Fulguite. So let's start with this oracle card, root chakra. So this is all about your gifts here. So already you must be someone who's quite stable and grounded and who has someone who can really handle themselves well, and someone who's not afraid of a challenge, someone who really stands their ground and might be a protector of other people, someone who might consider themselves a provider, someone who might be a fighter, someone who is strong and capable in themselves, someone who will take care of their own things, someone who survived a lot, who's lived through a lot of hardships. And I feel like that's kind of how you developed this ability to be so stable. I'm feeling like maybe you really weren't born that way and you really created this for yourself. You really weaved like this stability for you. This is master number 33, which is a master healer, teacher. So I'm getting that you're someone who's worked hard to get to this point though. But it's definitely a huge gift of yours because you truly understand what it's like probably to be on the opposite side and to be more very fearful. I'm getting the sense that you handle your ground, you handle yourself, you handle your space really well. You know how to use your resources and you know how to utilize any resource to get whatever you want to get done. So let's see what animal we have. So we have hippo, which is the 10 of shells. So you must very much be a provider. Seeing this family of hippos here, you're someone who really takes care of others, someone who provides others a sense of stability in this world, a sense of a place where they can be, a place where that they can be themselves. You want to see this, you want to give this to other people. You want to make sure everyone's taken care of. You want everyone to be provided for. Make sure everyone's fed, everyone's happy, everyone's in a place where they're feeling safe. Because you really provide this sense of safety and security to other people. You help others to feel comforted. You're there when others are in need, when others are feeling ungrounded or unstable. You're there for others in those situations. Yeah, I'm feeling like you're definitely one who cares a lot about family. You're very, very family oriented, or in the sense that you act as a parent to others. Even if you're not, like, you don't have to be a mother, but I'm getting that this is a provider energy. Okay, so we have the moon now. The 5 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands. So I'm getting at that, yeah, you're someone who really takes care of people. You take people in, you really feel something for them. A lot of people who have a lot of chaos going on, you're able to calm them down. I feel like people who, I'm seeing the moon card right now as being illusions actually, but people, or just people who are too not grounded in reality. I'm feeling like you help stabilize those people. People who are kind of chasing after, like, you know, you help people get their stuff together, like, and you are someone who, and I'm feeling like this is something that you might have experienced in the past, this feeling of more poverty, but when you see people in poverty, you really do want to help them. Like, you might be someone who does activism, you might be someone who is the type to sign petitions, you might be the type to, you know, message people who you see having a hard time. I feel like you do really take your time to help people out through any sort of illusions that they have, or any sort of, I feel like, though, you do like to help people accomplish their dreams, and because you bring this grounding force to the table. Let's see what else we have. So we have Dreamer, 6. Warrior, 9. Warrior's fire is there. And we have Maker Queen. Yeah, so you're someone who really does hold their ground and help people to move on and to recover. You're kind of like getting like a counselor type of energy too. Someone who helps to heal people. Someone who you're kind of you're very protective of your energy. I'm getting at that you definitely have boundaries. You definitely know how to shield yourself off from energy, and that's a great gift of yours, to be able to know what's going to be right for yourself. With the Maker Queen under the 5 of Pentacles, I'm feeling like you do help nourish people out of poverty, whether that is physically or mentally, through any sort of ungrounded illusions. You help people to get out of these hardships with these 2 cards I'm seeing. So we have, you know, we have all the elements here, really. So I'm thinking you are someone who's quite balanced in your approach. You have a well-rounded approach. I don't think you're too, not at all. You're not too pragmatic. You're not telling people what to do or being too overbearing. I mean, I'm sure you can be, but as anyone could be, but you're someone who's a calm, a serene, a protective influence on others. And I know that you know that you do need to protect and shield your energy, because I am getting the feeling that in the past you might have been someone who would get overwhelmed by things, and this is how you really learned how to do this. Or I'm sure some of you were just born with this gift, but for others of you, I'm getting that this is something that you developed. But you're very much a provider and a caretaker, I'm seeing. You're someone who's down to earth. You're very reliable. You're someone who others can really rely on to help them out of confusing situations, out of feelings of lack. So these are both Sagittarius cards right here. So I'm getting that you're someone who does have optimism and you do have hope. You are someone who might have, you know, a lot of faith in the world, or in yourself, or in others in general. You're someone who tries to be optimistic about situations, and you're kind of like the type to be like, oh, don't get so down about that. Like, it's gonna be okay. Just you might give very practical help, and very useful physical help as well. Like, you might actually literally, you know, provide physically, but you might also give very practical advice. I don't think you are one to overwhelm anyone. I think you are one who very gently nudges people towards some sort of their own personal empowerment and their own stability. you know, you're someone who can stand calm and grounded in the face of chaos, and that's really special to have. Okay, so we have the Fool. So we have the Fool now. So yeah, I'm getting that you're someone who doesn't hold on to, who's let go at least, or you don't hold on to a lot of fears or traumas of the past. I don't think you would see the point of that, especially I am seeing like a Sagittarius energy right here. I really don't think, you know, a lot of moving on, like let's just move forward, keeping your vitality strong. I am thinking you're someone who doesn't see the point, and this is why you help people with this, because you're someone who does have the optimism, the stability, the vitality. You just know how to live life. Like, you know how to live the earthly experience, which a lot of people, it's very hard to live the earthly experience. And whether this was something that you had to learn how to do, or you were born like this, it is a great gift of yours to be able to just move on from these hardships and be able to share what you've learned with others and be able to help others and provide for others. So let's see, we have self-love. So yeah, getting here that you are definitely someone, most likely, who has gone through these hardships and has really found how to love themselves. And that's why this is such a huge gift of yours, to be able to be strong and capable and stable in yourself and just be able to live your freaking day-to-day life. Like, it can be harder than it sounds, just live your life, because you've really worked on just loving and accepting yourself, giving yourself that unconditional love, and making sure that you're not giving out too much energy. You shield, like you give out, but you also shield. Like, you're a giver, but you don't give too much to the point where you're drained, and it's something that you've probably learned how to properly manage through a lot of self-love. So I'm going to read to you the self-love card. So, self-love through the changes is what it says on here, and this is Archangel Michael. Self-love offers you a stable foundation in the new energy. Tune into the energy of love for yourself just as you are right now, journeying through life and experiencing duality, challenges, negativity, and making mistakes. You were never meant to walk a perfectly straight path through life. Your path is beautiful and crooked, just as it should be. Ascending into a higher vibrational level of experience is more enriching and fulfilling with the understanding, context, and perspective of where you have been. As a spiritual being, you chose to embark on this journey of life in the physical. You are here to learn and discover through pitfalls, obstacles, challenges, and destiny, so you can remember and re-emerge with the fullness of your divine light fully awakened. This is the master path you walk, the ascension path of returning fullness with divine love. Returning to fullness with divine love. This is your ultimate purpose. This is why change is unfolding in your life. This is why aspects of your experience are crumbling away, to allow your ascended self, your highest spiritual self, and love to shine through. Self-love, opening your heart and loving all that you are, is your accelerated path. Recognize that your perceived challenges, obstacles, and areas of discomfort serve a purpose and offer contrast, so you can witness the full beauty of the higher vibrational frequencies you're moving into now. Open your heart and increase your frequency through self-love. This is your foundation, allowing you to begin to experience love for all. This is love in its highest vibrational form. So you're someone who's definitely learned how to truly love yourself, and that's where this real sense of foundation is coming from, is from your immense self-love that you spread onto others, and you're just able to move through life now. And I'm really getting at that you have lived through a lot of hardships, and this is something that you've really been moving on from, and I'm feeling like you help other people with this so much too, because you've experienced this, like you've gone through this, and this is why, you know, you experienced these hardships to be able to truly show yourself that love and gratitude, and to really learn how to love yourself, to learn to have that inner stability. You have immense inner stability, and you're able to just be content with yourself and with life in general, despite like anything that you've, all the stuff that you've gone through. You've gone through a lot of stuff, and now you're at this point where it's like, well, you know, you have so much stability and love for yourself that nothing that happens outside of you can shake you anymore. And this is something that you help others with as well. So let's roll. These are all going to be separate, so let's roll that. I think we got Taurus. Okay, so these are all separate ones. So first we have the 10th house, which is all about authority. It's about status. It's about reputation. It's about the outer world, ambition, achievements. So you're someone who's definitely ambitious. You're someone who probably acts as an authority for other people. I don't know if your journey through all of this had anything to do with gaining proper status, because it could be that before you might have just sought all this external, but now that you've found within the polarity point, the 4th house, is how it all just, how you found that inner stability, is how you found your purpose in the outer world, is what I'm getting at. So this might be something that you do for your work as well, as the 10th house, or something that is all part of your life path or your ambitions. So with Taurus, this is a very grounded and stable energy, very patient, very slow and steady wins the race type of energy. It's all about your needs, your values, your security, your resources, your finances. So you're someone who's learned how to get that stuff in order, or that's what you're learning how to, you know how to deal with that stuff, which is harder than people may freaking think it is. So with the North Node, you're someone who helps others and has grown a lot. You're really on a path of facing what's unfamiliar to you, but I feel like you're doing it with ease and with love. You help others grow. You're very good at growing things with these energies. These are earth energies right here. This is an earth house. This is an earth sign. It's all about growth, and manifesting, using your resources, getting something out there. I can't remember the word I was thinking of, and with the North Node, this is about the unfamiliar. This is about growth. This is about doing things that you've never done before, and this is something that you've taken on, and you've really gained this immense self-love out of it, and you're able to just live your life and not cling on to anything, and to move on and help others do the same thing. Also, your stone being Fulguite. Fulguite is a very powerful, transformative stone as well. Also, you might be someone who travels a lot, I'm seeing. You might be someone who is able to adapt in any situation. Very much, I put this on your little family card too, so I'm very much a provider for family or provider for others. The moon on the North Node. all about unfamiliar territory, unseen territory. Okay. Thank you for watching, Pile 1 people, the Fulguite people. I'll see you next time. Okay, welcome to your part, Citrine people. Welcome to your pile. So let's see. And this is all about your gifts. So first of all, we have attachment, accumulation, defensiveness, scarcity, the beaver, 7 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. So you're someone who definitely works hard to maintain what you have, whether that be physically, emotionally, mentally, the Magician. Okay. So you're someone who I feel like is very good in business and someone who's very good at working on something and manifesting what you want to happen. I feel like you've had a lot of accomplishments, and it's very funny that we had citrine for you guys, because this is the merchant stone. This is a success stone, and I feel like you're someone who's able to manifest a lot of success into your life and who has done so before. With this 9 of Wands card, I'm seeing this as you kind of being like, damn, like, look at all these wands that I have, like, almost like kind of showing off. And I mean, you know, nothing wrong with flexing, I guess, but you're someone who definitely has achieved and is able to do a lot of things and manifest a lot into your life. And I feel like you're someone who's just like, well, you know, you can't knock me down here. Like, I'm gonna get what I get. I'm gonna get what I want type of person. You're very good at manifesting is what I'm getting at here. With here you are sitting on like your pile of riches. Like, you're someone very, very good at manifesting. Like with the Magician too, you will work, like this beaver here, you'll work really hard. I'm wondering if you're a Virgo as well. That could be a possibility, that you're someone who gets really dedicates yourself to something and works and works and works on it, and then you achieve it, and then you do the next thing and the next thing. Because I'm getting at also Mercury energy here. I'm getting actually with all the versatility, with all the amount of things that I feel like you manifest and are able to manifest. Because with the 7 of Cups, I'm feeling like these are multiple endeavors that you're successful in or able to utilize resources in or have knowledge of. I'm feeling like you have a well-rounded kind of a field of interests and understandings, and multiple areas where your manifestations of whatever you're getting are coming in from. Like you have, and I'm feeling like, you know, these are manifestations on the level of definitely physical, but as well as I feel like you might be someone who is very spiritual and someone who, and I'm feeling like that you do this, I don't think it's only for you as well. I'm feeling like this is for the betterment of all of humanity and not just for yourself, like, but you're someone who knows what they want. Like, you get what you want is what I'm getting at here. Because with attachment here, accumulation, defensiveness, scarcity, and this card also this card is very similar, the 4 of Pentacles, having to do with someone who's just kind of sitting here kind of rigid, but this is a strength of yours to be able to just stand your ground and like dedicate and be like, no, this is what I freaking want. Like, I'm gonna get this, and then you get it. You get what you want. Like, you really utilize everything that you have, and you know that you can get what you want. You have the confidence too. Like, anyone who tells you otherwise, you pay no mind to that, because you know what you want and you get what you want, and you dedicate on it until you get it. Emperor. And Dreamer 10. So I am feeling like, too, you're someone who has experienced a lot of losses, but I don't think you get down from them. Like, you kind of get back up and you structure things again. And I feel like you are pretty good at preventing, like, this kind of thing from happening anyway. Like, I'm feeling like you're good at keeping things afloat and keeping things kind of up and running, up and going for people. Like, you're good at managing. Definitely with the Emperor here, you're definitely good at being, like, knowing what needs to be done, knowing who needs to go where, knowing what is what goes where, who goes where, who does what. Because I'm feeling like you do have quite a good understanding of people and what people need to do to accomplish a goal. And you definitely know for yourself. Like, I mean, I'm sure you're probably someone who prefer to work alone. And I'm feeling like you can definitely see, like, where things are going wrong. You can see where things need to be improved, and you can see where there needs to be more guidance and order. You can see where there needs more energy put, less energy put. You're very good at kind of maintaining this sense of, you're good at maintaining the effort, maintaining the work. Very good at directing. And Temperance. So yeah, you're definitely someone, I don't think, like, you have a very good golden ratio. You're like, okay, I know some of this here, some of that there. Like, very magician, very Emperor, get stuff done. You just know what needs to go where. You know when something doesn't fit in place. You know when something is, where something is best utilized. You just know where it should go. You know your strengths, and I'm getting the feeling that you are very good at seeing other people's strengths as well. So you're very good at accumulating. And these resources do not have to be in money either. Like, this can be anything that you're trying to manifest, because this can be spiritual as well. Like, this can be physical. This can be, like, as in, like, body. This can have to do with your body. This can be mental. This can be, like, anything that you want to learn. Like, this can be, I just think, I'm feeling that you're very good at applying whatever you're doing. Like, it could be applying knowledge even, and I'm feeling like you're someone who probably, like, you might be someone who reads, like, other people's experiences to try to see if you can, like, prevent, like, other people's mistakes from happening. So that's why I'm feeling like you have such a good way of, like, keeping things afloat right here, because you have, like, this golden ratio. You know like what needs to go where. You know how to manage. And yeah, with Temperance, I'm feeling like that this is something that, you're not just accumulating for accumulation's sake. You're accumulating because it's something that is something near and dear to, like, your entire being, like, your whole purpose on earth, why you're doing this. And it's not just, like, you being rigid, or you, because even if others see it that way, and it's not that way too, though, I'm feeling like, you could get a lot of flack from people, but I know that, or at least I want you to know that deep within, at least, like, do what you freaking do, because you're doing the work right here. It's the golden ratio is really what I'm feeling here. What's it, 80-20 effort or whatever, 80%, 20% effort, 80% results. That's what I'm getting at right now. The most efficient way to get something done, definitely. You just know how to manifest. So for our angel card, we have Centering in Divine Light, which I'm going to read to you. Okay, So, centering in divine light with Archangel Metatron. Call back your energy now. Feel your energy in divine light, energy centering in the area in your heart, filling your physical vessel with brilliant light. Welcome home the energy that you've sent towards others, energy that has been reaching upward and outward beyond you. Call this back now. Feel a magnetic pull into the present where your energy now becomes condensed and supercharged within your physical body. Experience high vibrational energy as you center the fullness of your spiritual light into your physical form. Right now, right here and now, allow the light of the divine and all your personal spiritual power to compress into your physical form. Know that compressing your light like this limits it not. Rather, centering divine light within your physical body allows you to vibrate even higher. High vibrational light energy brings healing, vitality, and energy, brings the gifts of spirit and the light of the divine into your physical being. Calling energy into your body this way, calling in light, centering and harnessing your personal power is a powerful exercise to prepare you to reach higher. It also helps you manage the constantly changing energetic atmosphere on Earth and the elevating ascension energies you're experiencing now. Breathe and return to your center. Let the divine light brightly shine from within you. So you do have an immense amount of personal power to be able to manifest what you wish to see, whatever plane that be on. Immense divine, like, spirit light energy, because it is right under this 9 of Wands card. You hold all these wands. So let's see, we have 7, 8, 9. So this is Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aries, Mercury. So I am getting the Mercury, Sagittarius energy here. Fire energy. So you are someone who utilizes your spirit, your power, your energy. You take action. You're someone energizing. You have a lot of energy, basically. You have a lot of energy. Mercury, you're very logical. Your left brain, you have a very well-developed left brain. Strategic, you're very strategic. Okay, let's roll our dice. So we have the Sun, which is all about your life, vitality, consciousness. 6, work, health, daily routine. Mundane tasks, daily life. Aquarius, unconventional, original, genius, mad scientist. So you're someone who definitely has their own unique way of getting things done in the physical and doing your work. You do your work in a very unique way, I'm getting at, that you might even get a lot of attention for. And whether that's positive or negative attention, but you know what's up, though, really is what I'm thinking. Like, you have your own way. You have your own way of doing things. You're very independent. You're very creative and original in the way that you do your work and the way that you get your work done, the way that you operate in your daily life. You're someone who has a lot of energy and vitality. You're someone who has a lot of life force. You work very hard on your goals. Like, you know your goals. You make a goal and you really go after it with all that you have. and you work at it. You're very dedicated. You might be someone who likes to do ritual, ceremonial, alchemy, alchemy. You create stuff. You create visualization too. Powerful visualizer, like law of attraction. Okay. So that's all I have for now. So thank you for watching. Those of you who picked Citrine, I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe. So thank you everyone for watching. Okay, so those of you who picked Peach and Moonstone, it's your turn now. So we have destiny, divine purpose, passion, and service. So already, pink energy, I'm feeling like you're someone who's very gentle and sensitive. Especially with the peach moonstone that we put on that. This is, you know, this is a moonstone. It's very feminine. It's connected with the sacral, the third eye, unicorn, fantasy. We have a clock. Very strong sense of purpose. I'm getting that you are very gentle though. Very, very compassionate and gentle of a person. So we have magpie, 7 of feathers. This is all about your gifts. The magician. 8 of swords. King of wands. So I'm feeling like in the past, I feel like you've always had a strong sense of purpose, but I'm getting at that it's something that you kind of, for a while, weren't actively going after because you had a lot of fears and restrictions, whether that be your own or caused by, you know, other people around you or situations or circumstances that I'm feeling like, that kept you from your purpose for a while. But you definitely, from these circumstances that you were in, you gained this key, like you gained this key of knowledge or whatever your key is, and it really kind of helped you to see your will, your power of creation. Like you, as I'm feeling like you're someone who's pretty empathetic for one thing. I'm feeling like though you went through these experiences that really helped you take charge of your life when you probably didn't start off like that. And I'm feeling like you're someone who's very, very dedicated to what they do though. You're very dedicated to what you do and living in integrity. With the magician and the king of wands, like you're definitely someone who has a lot of personal power and strength, a sense of, I don't feel like you're overbearing at all. I feel like you're a very good leader, someone that people go to for advice, someone who might seem like they know their stuff, kind of. So we have the high priestess, warrior 2, and the dreamer king. So I'm feeling like you're someone who has like a higher perspective, like you see things from, your perspective is kind of like, I'm feeling like you're someone who's very clairvoyant or like claircognizant. With the dreamer king and the high priestess, like I'm feeling like you're someone who can see things very clearly from like a high point of view. Like you kind of, you're an observer of sorts, but at the same time you're very in it. Like you're very confident, you're very in it. Because you did like learn from these situations, and I'm feeling like now you can kind of look at situations of like limitation, and you can see like right through them, and you can see the key of exactly what it is that needs to be solved. Like I'm feeling like you have a very good understanding of human psychology, and I'm feeling like that you do like to help people, and that you're somewhat of a leader, whether that's you help or lead people like by actually talking to them or doing anything with them, or just by like you being an example. But I'm feeling like you kind of hold this kind of key to being able to see things clearly, like being able to pinpoint out what is going wrong somewhere, like what needs to be adjusted, what needs to be fixed. You can very much see it clearly, and especially if it's your own, you very much take ownership of it and you take action. Because especially with this, you can see, I'm feeling like you do see potentials, you see possibilities, you see the different paths, you see the different opportunities, the paths, the ways that things can go down, the spiral, you're someone who can see where something is going and where it's been and where it is now, past, present, and future. Very triple goddess, I'm feeling. And Maker 8 emergence. So also with the last pile I just did for the Citrine, they had the Magician and the 8 of Pentacles too. So yeah, find yourself someone who's a Citrine person. I think you guys would work really well together. Okay, anyway. So yeah, I'm feeling like you're someone who's very dedicated to what you do though. Like you really visualize it and hone in on it, and you work on that, and you manifest it. You hold this space, you hold this energy. Yeah, I'm seeing you as someone visualizing though. You very much can see something before it happens, but you also know it could. But you're someone who sees a lot of potentials, like I said, but you know how to use what you have. But I'm feeling like it's not really in a physical sense particularly though, like it could be, but it's like your own understandings that you're utilizing, and you know how to utilize your own understandings, and you know, I'm getting a sense that you're focused. You're very focused on what you feel like, you know, your divine purpose is, on serving others. So for your angel card, we have quiet your ego mind. So let's read quiet your ego mind. So you're someone very dedicated on the path of service. Okay. Archangel Michael. The ego mind is the voice of judgment, doubt, and fear in your life. The perspective of your ego is blocking you from fully seeing the truth in this situation. Turn away from the perspective of your ego mind now and refocus on love. If the voice of your ego is loud, persistent, strong, and fierce, you may simply call upon me, Archangel Michael, for assistance in releasing your focus on the ego mind into the light. Let your ego mind focus on the white light before you. This focus gives you the space as a conscious spiritual being to reach beyond the ego, to reach into the realm of the angels, where you can receive the unconditional love, peace, healing, guidance, answers, and light available to you as always. Saying the simple words, Archangel Michael, help me to release the focus on my ego mind into love, is enough to invite my assistance. I am pleased to assist at any time. Let your ego mind focus on the white light before you as you now ask from a heartfelt place. Angels, what guidance do you have for me now? Receive the feeling, the knowing, and the thought based on the visual answer now. Release the perspective of ego and return to love, allowing the underlying truth in the matter to be revealed to you now from within. So I'm feeling like you're someone who definitely shines that light on the ego, and I'm feeling like you can see it for what it is, and you can see through it. And it might have been something that used to really keep you bound in the past, but I'm feeling like you really know how to hear your inner voice and your inner guidance at this point. And I'm feeling like you've developed a lot of discipline. You've developed a lot of discipline and willpower to be able to take that pause, retain that focus, and just quiet the mind in order to serve and to manifest, to lead, to integrate. So let me roll. Cancer, very nurturing, compassionate, empathetic, motherly, home, family. That's the Divine Mother. 7, relationships, partnerships, other, just relating to other people in general. And Jupiter, luck, expansion, growth, wisdom, higher knowledge, travel, foreign lands. So yeah, I'm feeling like you're someone who has a lot of wisdom to share with others, though. And you're a very compassionate and understanding person, is what I'm getting at from this reading, is that you're very compassionate and understanding, and that you understand where others are coming from, and you understand their struggles, and you're not really going to judge them, and you're coming from like a place of higher knowledge, like as wisdom. It's not coming from intellect, it's coming from wisdom, from experience too, probably, and from being able to tune in and listen, because I'm feeling like you're very sensitive in a way, but at the same time as being sensitive, you're assertive, you're confident, you're able to hold space, hold ground. So we have 2 8s here, and 8 is a number of power, it's a number of ambition. It goes along well with purpose, with destiny, because 8 is all about like what you want to achieve in the world. Now this is a 9 card, but I'm just saying that with 2 8s, that has a lot to do with your own power, your own personal power, your own ambitions, what you want to achieve in the world. 8 is also a number of Saturn, cycles. So I'm getting that you do understand cycles. We have 2 kings here, so I'm getting that you are someone who's very authoritative and does take charge of a situation, but not to an overbearing point. We have the Magician and the High Priestess. So you do have a very good balance of feminine and masculine, because I'm getting that you can kind of see into both worlds. Like you utilize because you can see things from the perspective of the seen and the unseen. Like you really know how to bring the two together and utilize them. Seeing things clearly, shining your light. Seeing on a lot of these like you're holding a tool. I don't know if you're one to use a lot of tools. But I'm getting that, yeah, you definitely have a lot of wisdom and understanding, and you're able to definitely take charge and utilize this and be able to focus and hone in. Very connected to your purpose and what you're here to do and what you're serving. Manifesting from a place of compassion and wisdom. Seeing the opportunities, quieting and focusing. My path is clear. Okay. So that is all I have for you, Peach Moonstone people. Thank you very much for watching.